Parole denied after an emotional 10-hour hearing. The board rejected Eric Menendez's request for release.
The decision comes 36 years after Eric and his brother Lyle shot their parents to death inside their Beverly Hills mansion. The board said it based its decision on multiple factors, including the illegal cell phones Eric possessed in prison, burglaries he participated in before the murders, and the brutal killing of his mother. Eric will get another chance at parole in 3 years.
Mary Beth McDade has been following the case and today's emotional hearing. She's here now with a more detailed look at the board's decision. MB?
Yes, you guys, the state parole board has denied Eric Menendez parole, saying they believe he poses an unreasonable risk to public safety and that he has not been a model prisoner.
This is a picture of Eric Menendez looking hopeful at the start of his California Parole Board hearing. He appeared virtually from a room at Donovan Correctional Facility in San Diego. But after a 10-hour hearing, his hopes were dashed when the board decided he should not be freed, at least for now. Hazel Thornton is a former juror in Eric's first trial, which resulted in a hung jury.
Well, I'm disappointed, of course. I think they should have both been released years ago.
The board denied Eric parole 36 years after he and his brother Lyle shotgunned their parents to death in their Beverly Hills mansion in August of 1989.
Essentially, the first 5 hours were spent talking about the crime of murder against his parents, the prior burglaries, and the violations. The violations, in my opinion, are what ultimately led to the denial in this case.
While the good Eric has done behind bars, such as counseling other inmates and getting a college degree, were discussed, the commissioner said they based their decision on Eric's continued criminal behavior, such as violating prison rules when it comes to smuggling in cell phones and getting others to conceal them. The commissioner recognized that many assault victims find it hard to come forward, especially when the perpetrators are family members, but said few kill them. And said Eric was 18 and could have legally left and sought shelter with other family or gone to the police. You may recall the path to these parole hearings began in May when Eric and his brother Lyle were resentenced to 50 years to life with the possibility of parole. The resentencing judge took into account the defense's arguments that the siblings acted in self-defense after enduring years of sexual abuse by their parents.
Let's not forget what a miracle it is that they even got this chance, that they were even resentenced and had the chance to go before the parole board. I have high hopes for the next time around.
During the lengthy virtual hearing, besides the board, a LA County deputy DA spoke. Eric's parole attorney, Eric's family members, and Eric himself even gave a statement apologizing for what he says he put his family through and thanking them for their support. They released a statement after the decision, saying in part, "While we respect the decision, today's outcome was of course disappointing and not what we had hoped for. But our belief in Eric remains unwavering, and we know he will take the board's recommendation in stride. His remorse, growth, and the positive impact he's had on others speak for themselves."
The LA County DA Nathan Hochman, who opposes the brothers' release, says the California Board of Parole has rightly decided against granting parole to Eric Menendez, and I commend the board for its thoughtful decision. Well, tomorrow, Lyle will have the same type of virtual hearing. Now, his outcome could be different than Eric's. We'll just have to wait and see. For now, reporting here in News Center, Mary Beth McDade. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Mary Beth.